Hello, viewers. This is Michael from Screw Reviews, bringing you my 654 podcast. This is my 654 podcast. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. If you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, and you got to then you got to and you got to listen to this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this and everything else out the way, let's get into the first season of BMF. I gotta say, I really liked this season. This season was a good, honestly, I really liked the history about this first season was built off about what was going on in Atlanta back in the day, what the how the Atlanta handled drugs back then and whatnot. So basically, it was a good, it was a good educational. Honestly, the first two seasons, we did get some educational moments and periods in history, but this one really went all out with the history lessons. About meats, talking about the highway system that leads to not only Atlanta to St. Louis and whatnot, the hub, the highway hub, to Miami, to Missouri and all that, blah blah blah. And also, there was some very good characters in this season as well. Especially Henrietta, or AKA Henry. It was good to see Blackton play another gangster again. Blackton, who played Jamie Foxx, who Blackton from the Jamie Foxx show. Seems like he's been playing gangsters, ever since Jamie Foxx. Blackman has been playing a lot of gangster roles. It was good to see him again, and so basically, I really liked it the whole. And the whole array of characters like Two Chains on them, this is good and whatnot. I like it the conflict between Remy and Demetrius. I like the conflict between Henry and Terry as well. But honestly, I really felt like maybe that Demetrius Demetrius and and Terry could have find a better way to to get the Remy and Henry on their side, but it is what it is. So basically, I think the best new character is got to be here Henrietta, or AKA Henry. So basically, I really felt sorry for him, for Henry. That's what she goes by. About her father not accepting her for who she really is, basically being a lesbian and whatnot. Now, the part that it is the part that Henry doesn't think of herself as a lesbian, more like a woman trap, more like a man trapped in a woman's body. So basically, I would call her, I would call her transgender, but she has not really went that route yet. So basically, I'm just gonna call her, call her, she hasn't really fully transgender into a man. So basically, I'm just saying that I'm just calling her what she. I'm just going by the pronouns that she responds to. Cause honestly, she still goes by the pronouns she or he go by the female pronouns and whatnot. So basically, that's what I'm going by, what the pronouns that she responds to. But honestly, I got to respect Remy though. I know that Remy. I got to respect Remy. So basically, like he did love he loved his home. We see him taking care of the kids in his neighborhood. So basically, Remy was not a bad guy, but he was kind of hard headed. He didn't he didn't want things to change in his neighborhood. He wanted to control whatever is going on in his neighborhood. But at the same time, I feel like Remy could have we could have found, instead, all the things that, all the bad decisions that Remy made would it cause not only his neighborhood to suffer more, but his organization as well. But honestly, I wish that Goldie was there. But honestly, I got to say, I wish I would have seen more Neo Pimp, Mo Green Pimp in there. So basically, I was hoping that no, I was hoping after we would get to see more of Neo's Pimp character. But after he got stabbed in the bottle, but by Canisius and what's her name, Destro, we haven't seen him since that episode when Meech and his homeboy, beat the crap out of Green, played by Neo and whatnot. Honestly, Two Chainz was a good, like Two Chainz was a good added character. He seemed like he's like a okay dude and whatnot, but then basically he did got smoked by the AKs and whatnot. But honestly, this was a good third season, and basically, this was a good first season. I felt, but I really felt sorry that that Meech and Terry's mom didn't really did a background check on her doctor friend that she was trying to fall with, and found out he was married and shit like that. So basically, I felt like Meech's mom, had a good thing going. Had a good thing going with her husband. The dude. Meech and Terry's dad were trying to get back in a good graces, but the doctor came between that. But despite but he did give his all to try to get his wife's love back. But at the end, it is what it is. So basically, I'm hoping that maybe hoping to see how their friendship, is going to be like going into the fourth season of BMF. And also, I felt sorry for I felt sorry for Meech and Terry's sister, being afraid of still suffering from when her first boyfriend got killed and whatnot. So basically, not nobody's hearing her out and whatnot. I felt sorry for her as well. But honestly, this was a good third season. So basically, I can a lot of history was adapted in this first season. So basically, that's all I got to say is BNF season three is a good solid season. So anyway, I can't wait to season four of BNF. So anyway, what do you guys think about season three of BNF? Good, bad, or just okay? Please let me know with the comments below. Anyway, signing off from Screw Reviews 1.